Hey, Jameson, let's ask you, did you ever appear on the top 10 or top 20 or that prospect list, and did you ever pay attention to it?
I cut out there for a second, but I think you were asking if I appeared on some prospect lists.
Yeah. What was your highest ranking on the prospect list before you arrived in Pittsburgh?
I mean, he went second in the draft. So
yeah, I honestly don't remember, but I do remember that after a certain point, I got sick of being on the prospect list because, I debuted a little after I'd originally had planned in my head. So I think I was on prospect lists for like 6 or 7 years.
Yeah, we're told, Keith Costas tells us that you peaked at number 8. So, there you go.
And then he went 2 in the draft.
Yeah.
Hey, James, I want to ask you this because we haven't spoken really since the draft so many years ago. There was such a deal about how to say your last name. I was told it's like your Taillon, and then it was Taillon, and then so how do you properly pronounce your last name?
I've heard everything, and you can't offend me. I know it's tricky, but it's like a tie and you own it. So Taillon.
That's what we've been saying. That's what we've been saying all morning.
That's what we've been saying. But I'm telling you, through the building, depending on the show you're on. We've been saying
that for I think we got that one right at a certain point. And I know that Yankee fans know how to pronounce your name because people are excited for your joining the New York Yankees. Tell us about your thoughts and where were you when you got wind of the deal?
Yeah, I'm really excited. I've had some time now to process everything, process the emotions, and start getting everything in motion. I got a rental for Tampa spring training yesterday, so I'm looking forward to get going. But I was actually on a golf course out here in Arizona for Trevor Williams' charity tournament, and I got a call coming off the tee box from Ben Sherrington. Saying that nothing was final, but that they were moving in a direction that it looked like, I was going to be traded at some point. And then fast forward a few hours, my agent called me and told me that there was a deal in place pending medicals and all that. So, I knew it was a possibility. I didn't know where I was going to go or how it was going to end up, but, I feel like this is a great fit.
So when the GM calls you and says, hey, there's a possibility you might be traded, and you knew this is what's tough, I think people don't understand. When that's your only organization, that's like home, regardless of win, loss, or not, good team or bad team, that's like home for you. What did that first feel like?
Yeah. At first I couldn't even process everything. And then over the next couple of days, like you said, it does become home. It's comfortable. I knew everyone in that organization. I knew, every minor league affiliate. I knew the clubbies there. I knew the media people. I knew the cafeteria workers at Pirate City. I knew the grounds crew at Pirate City. I knew the grounds crew in Pittsburgh. I knew the stadium workers, ushers. I knew people in ticket sales and marketing. So I really embraced the organization and the city. So, it's going to be tough to move on, but it's something I'll never forget, those connections and relationships that I've made.
So you had a couple Tommy John surgeries, and now you're coming back healthy. What was the process like to get you back to where you feel like you're ready to go again?
Yeah, it was long. I revamped a lot of my mechanics. After this most recent injury, I just told myself, this is your body telling you that something's not working, something's not going right. So I need to go back to the drawing board. I need to just kind of strip it down, start from scratch, and revamp my career and the way I throw. So I changed the way my lower body moves. I definitely changed my arm path. I saw those videos you guys were playing. Hopefully my arm won't look like that ever again. It pains me to see some of those, just knowing what I probably could have done to avoid being injured. But yeah, I feel like I'm in a great place. I'm throwing my 6th bullpen today, all pitches, right on track.
Wow, that's great. Now, the other thing you're on track, you played with Garrett Cole for a period of time, really coming through, being top picks and all that. What's your relationship with Garrett, and what has he taught you through all this?
Yeah, he's taught me a lot. So, we were drafted back-to-back years. Man, I love this footage. We were drafted back-to-back years. We lived together in spring training. We came up through the system a little bit together. We're friends off the field. And then once I got called up to Pittsburgh, he beat me by a few years. So I leaned on him pretty heavily just know what it's like to be a big leaguer. I had all sorts of questions about, being a young guy. When should I get to the field? What should I wear? Should I overdress the dress code? All those little things. And Garrett was always really good to me. And as you can see there too, he's just super passionate about his craft. He loves talking pitching. He's one of those guys that just makes everyone around him better. So I'm super fired up to get in that room with him and start going over the AL East hitters that he has some experience with now in the American League that he has way more experience with than me. So I'm ready to run it back with him.
Hey, Jameson, only because I visit this location maybe 3 or 4 times a week, what's more difficult to find at Home Depot? A catch partner in the parking lot or a 3/4-inch wood screw? I can't find anything at that place, but you found somebody to play catch with at Home Depot?
So my workout facility is probably watching this in Houston. They have MLB Network on all day, but we play catch in parking lots a lot around there. We all warm up inside, and then we'll grab whoever's ready to go and go outside, and there's a Home Depot right next door. So it's pretty funny. You could show up trying to do some digging for your house at Home Depot, and you'll see Anthony Rendon out there and Ross Stripling and stuff.
That's excellent. Does anybody ever recognize anyone out there?
I don't know about recognized, but we've definitely gotten some comments. Like, I think that day from the video you're showing, people were in the background yelling like "strike."
That's a lot of fun.
Hey, Jameson, throwing that hard.
We appreciate the visit today, man. Congratulations on your move to New York. I think it's going to be a great thing for you and for the Yankees, and we wish you nothing but success moving forward. Thanks for the visit today.